This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve.
So wait, not all water has radiation? Because when I went close to this one, there was no radiation. There is, okay.
There is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
I don't know how I should feel about this game not having a map. I have no idea how long the map is. Or how big it is. But apparently I'm going to the right way. Just don't know how far it is. Is the issue. Also it's night.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Knott Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the Capital Wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American
I don't get it. Is it not here?
as it was
Oh my god, it's still further away than I thought it is.
Shall be the foundation of our future. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is President Eden signing off. President, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Nations, like individuals, are punished for their transgression.
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to kill them. Yeah, about this. They were just hiding in here.
You're listening to Enclave Radio.
What's in this?
John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave,
Nothing.
President of America, President of your heart.
War money? Sure. They were just hiding in here.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Oh, okay, I'm going to the right direction. There is a map after all. Nice. Is it that one? Oh, it can come up here. Oh my god, die, you fucker.
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your
Yeah?
president, I am the voice, I am the heart
Let me take a look.
of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul
Oh.
of America. But only together can we hope to reach
I have
our
a few
full
things.
potential.
May as well sell them to you as cart them all the way back to Megaton.
Beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation.
Another satisfied customer.
President Eden, signing off.
Later.
I don't understand why he was running away. What? Are we there yet? Wait, I'm apparently here. Is it on the bridge? I feel like I've been out here for like forever almost. Yeah, it is on the bridge. Make no mistake about that, you know. Why would anyone live on a bridge though? Is there an explanation for this?
Hang on, you're not one of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you.
What? He's still there.
Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here? That's great, but I got bigger problems than being the town post office right now. The shit's about to hit the fan in this cesspool, and I don't think I can stop them. Well, at first they do their typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know. Look, you can call me crazy if you want. But there is something odd about those creeps. I mean, they got the guns and they got the muscle. Why don't they just bust down our doors and take us out already? We're really in a bad way and could use some help. I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here? You know, make sure they're doing okay? Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers. I can't take that. You're just going to have to bring it to the West yourself. There used to be more families living here. Most of them have dismantled their shacks and moved on to greener pastures. Those that are still living here are keeping themselves indoors, thanks to the family. I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. Problem is, they always travel in the dark, so I can't see exactly where they go. There's all kinds of places they could be hiding, like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro Station. Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
And carry our collective values forward. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Till next time, this is President Eden signing off.
How much do I need for the quest in the Megaton? Maybe it's like 40. You know what? Let's go with it. That's interesting.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived. Oh, Evan, he's such a gentleman. Please, do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out.
And now, one of my inspirational
Oh, for the love of... Look, she's dumber than a bag of hammers, okay? If you want to talk to anyone, you need to talk to me. So what the fuck do you want?
but whether successful or otherwise, always
We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action.
I've been thinking quite a bit lately.
Well, he's town mayor or sheriff or whatever he calls himself. He calls all the shots. When he says to get the heck indoors and stay put, we do that.
I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime.
They're low-life scum who decided to use Arafu as their own personal amusement park. Oh, they're a fun bunch. I'd take a shot at them if I could, but judging from what they did to the Brahmin, I wouldn't live long to tell about it. Everyone is keeping themselves safe from the family. If I was you, I'd do the same. You want to know more? Talk to Evan King. Good. Now get out.
And Hickory. Their name,
Yes?
Capital Congressman.
You must be exhausted from all that walking in this horrible heat. Oh, and hungry too. Sit, please. Brayley Ewers is the name. Don't mind my husband, Kenneth. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Oh, he's such a dear. I must remember to make more of those preserves he loves so much. Oh my, I don't know. Mrs. West is probably whipping up a batch of her famous cookies, and all the kids are playing in the yards. It's so nice outside. The grass looks lovely this time of year. Well, I must speak to my husband about that. We could bring it up at the next Homeowners Association meeting. Ah, I do love meetings so much. I think I'll bring muffins.
Good to see you.
Wasn't he like really mad before?
Don't you have some houses to be checking?
John Henry Eaton, let's chat, shall we?
Just what?
We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy.
A good old 8 hours of sleep.
Yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eaton builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad.
Yes. Who is it?
The Enclave is working tirelessly
Oh, he did?
to rebuild this
Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door.
Till next time, this is
What the fuck are you doing in
It's
here?
nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a long time. The name's Karen Shenzi. What? Oh my God! King has to do something about this now. Tell him to get off his ass and hunt those bastards down. Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever. He's a spineless man. His best solution to the family is to stay inside our homes and hide. What does that tell them? It tells them that we can be pushed around whenever they want. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of King. We're scared shitless. Evan King's got everyone so worked up about the family, no one wants to set foot outside. That asshole runs the show. But does he really do anything about our problem? No. All they do is terrorize us. They taunt us to open our doors, throw bottles at our houses, and scream at us. If I knew King had my back, I'd step outside and show them just how I feel about their visits, especially after this last attack. Sure, go. Just like everyone else.
Completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy?
Well, what did they tell you? Everyone okay?
Well, we both know
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body? This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this. Bite marks on their necks. That's the strangest thing I've ever heard. The family must have attack dogs with them or something. Oh, this is all I needed right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until all of us are dead. Thanks, kid. You're all right. I can't take that. You're just going to have to bring it back to Lucy or to Ian if you can find him. Next time I see the family, there's going to be hell to pay.
Whoa. Oh, okay. F does that.
How's the search going? Any sign of Ian? I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. Problem is, they always travel in the dark, so I can't see exactly where they go. There's all kinds of places they could be hiding, like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro Station. Next time I...
Holy shit, this is gonna take a while. Va? It's down there. I don't know if I can get down here. Is it that one? It's probably death if I just jump down. Maybe not. I mean, you're fucking kidding me. Like, I have to go around now.
Hey there, sweetie. If I recall, he and the boys are probably at the lake fishing. Those rapscallions. There's no telling what monkey shines they'll get into next.
And I'd like to chat.
Dead tired, I bet, from the square dance in the barn last night. What a time we had.
Rather important. The issue
Bye-bye.
is,
Come back soon.
well, my presence.
What are you doing in here?
Question has been raised, I know, as to just how
Son
I
of
came
a
to be
bitch.
elected.
I knew the family were going to cross the line. It was only a matter of time. Maybe it's time I cut my losses and ran. But it just isn't fair. I made my home here. Why should I have to leave?
I was elected. Sweet
Nope.
America.
Everyone stays inside. Except Evan King, of course.
The very foundation of a democracy.
Good.
Fortunately, in the interest of national
I
security,
hope you got some
I'm
good news
not
tucked
at
away
liberty
for me.
to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president. Because the
I would have never guessed that this is a
decided
actual location I have to go. On top of a bridge.
I am
Three families live. What in the world?
when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence to carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the hungry. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing on.
Oh, there was water here previously, I assume.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. The people under our system, like the king in a monarchy, never dies. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart.
Just casually have a minigun. Sorry about that. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, science is for computers, okay. Well, I assume there's nothing here. Just a few roaches. So... Oh, motherfucker. Went behind me. Oh, wait, what? Didn't I accidentally killed these guys already. Why isn't the quest auto-activating then? What the fuck, man? Weren't these free the locations? Like, yeah, they could be here. Man, I already killed them. But I still need to find the fucking iron person. I already killed these fuckers. Okay, motherfucker. How is this motherfucker not dying? What the fuck is this shit? So yeah, I've been in here. He's definitely not in here. Unless I missed something. But yeah, that was not in here. It's funny how the minigun did nothing. I thought that's really OP. Why? What in the world? Can the marker show up already? Oh my god, bye. What in the world? Why would they attack me? There's no reason. I missed this one. Easy experience farming. This motherfucker really wanna die. Fucking idiot. Fucking retard. Why would you wanna die so much? I wouldn't wanna kill this little dude. Oh, there it is. I think. What the fuck, separate? Thought I found the kid.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility
Where the suck is Ian? You know what, that's gonna be a Google search. This game can fuck itself already. Where is Ian Roblox 3? Inside the North Seneca Metro. It's in the metro? What? Isn't this for fast travel only? Oh.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk.
You're not
We live in an
not
age
here
of
to
poverty.
try and steal my secrets, are you?
Be the very seat of the federal government.
Good.
Washington.
I was afraid I was going to have to abandon my lab here. That would mean starting all over again. It's not easy trying to make Ultrajet, you know.
How did it come to this, America?
I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for ghouls. Jet barely affects us, you see. Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather the ingredients together. Say, you might be able to help me with that.
At the highest echelons
It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other one is a little harder to find. Sugar bombs. I distill it down to its base contents and add that to the formula, then presto, Ultrajet. For every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So, you in?
assured, I will not make the mistakes
Nope.
of my
It's 15 each. You want to do it or what?
builds a country.
Good. Now get going. I have a ton of preparation to do.
Wait. Don't you, my darling America, deserve
You're looking
that?
for a
Don't you
problem.
deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the ugly. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Public toilets just as they are in real life as well. Oh, purified water. Awesome. And I just need to go back to find that guy and give him purified water. Unless I want to keep it for myself.
This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. Did you know there are those amongst
Keep it
us
moving.
who would
Get away from
shatter
this
our
old skin.
hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care
Why
about
don't you look
is
where you're going?
fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These
Sorry, where is it?
Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology.
North Seneca Metro.
Who have had the audacity
Okay, where am I
to
right
claim
now?
this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse.
That's not where Iron is. Already been down there.
The Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so.
Meresti Metro Station.
And what about the
Where
slaves
is that?
of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. So remember, America. The Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Where is this so-called fucking metro? Oh my god, this fucking map. Wait, I've been talking the entire time? Yeah, I've been.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president.
So that's what I heard. I was like, where is this noise coming from? And I've been watching the stream on my phone.
If you would have peace. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Okay, goes down the metro. Oh my god, it's behind the radios and shit.
What's the big idea?
Oh no, this fucker. I swear to fucking god with these animals. How is this legal? Barely does any damage to them. Bro, what is this enemy? What is this shitty enemy? Oh my fucking god, man. Stop it, fucking retards. I really hope there aren't really more already fed up with these fuckers. Oh, I see.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going? I don't care what you need. This place is off limits and that's that.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry, President of the Enclave, President of America, President...
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area. We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep around asking too many stupid questions. This lovely hole in the ground is Meresti, the headquarters of the family. Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
Oh, it's raining outside now. I'm gonna close the windows.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you. You must be one of Vance's new initiates. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself. Ian, what do you want from him? It's outsiders' perspectives that drove him here in the first place. Sorry, I can't really help you. Yes, I know. He told me. Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. If you ask yourself why, the answer is obvious. He belongs with us here. He's one of us. Don't deny him his rightful home. It's a great way to get back at those assholes out there who think we're losers. If it wasn't for Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards in Rivet City. No, just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed while he's in meditation. How do you know that? If you've spoken to him like I have, I think you can see he's truly one of us. Ian confides in me. We share a special bond. I might be the only friend in the world he's got. Well, Vance told me that this place was called Meresti. It was named after some town way across the ocean in a place called...
Oh, Romania. Okay.
I understand. Goodbye.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
What's up?
Oh, just dandy. I think the new guy... Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones, anyway. Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend. Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out of here if I told you how to find Ian. Sorry. Nope. Like I told you, Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. It's the last place I ever expected to end up. I mean, look at this place. It's so dark and dingy.
Holy
What this
moly.
place needs
Holy
is
moly, the
Baby
thunder.
steps. But don't tell Vance I said that. How about just the coolest gang this side of the US? As long as we listen to Vance's rules and listen to his stuff, he lets us do pretty much whatever we want. Bye, sweetie.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John.
I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want?
I have never advocated
I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself.
of peace.
Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him. Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family. Right now, I call this place home. The only home that's ever let me stay with my problems. Guess I'll see you around.
You're listening to Enclave
Okay, I'm back.
Radio.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave.
Please don't
President
take
of
Ian away
America,
from us.
President of your heart.
Hello there, stranger.
Well, well. I haven't had a customer in a while. Last one I had was a bit chewy. Know what I mean? Do I look like a fucking babysitter? I don't know where he is. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway. Now that's more like it. I finally won't have to pay for it anymore. Ah, hell, here's the password to the Pipsqueak's room. Come back and see me after you talk to him. Ian, is that all you've got to say? Sheesh. If your caps are good, you can buy whatever you like. Beats standing there drooling all over the merchandise.
I have like 2 caps. How is it humanly possible?
Thanks. This place is my place of business. You want to buy something, then buy. If you want to flap your lips, take a hike. We're the last people you want to mess with. That's for damn sure. Say it ain't so.
See you later.
Hello again. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife. My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family. This is Maresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people. I'm afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon, like he did for all of us.
I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably innocent.
You don't think he's already messed up? Come on, don't kid yourself. We pulled him out of that shithole town just in time. Like I said, he's in isolation. It's his time to meditate and reflect. It was good talking to you.
Each state had its own professional baseball team.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the capital conqueror.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Now, ask yourself this.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons and the unclean.
All will live again. This country will live again. So remember, America.
Ah, your words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something is wrong with them and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature. Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human. I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your insight with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes? That is where you are mistaken, my friend. Time is a commodity more abundant than any other in this world. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready. You wish to speak to me again? Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him? Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Arafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do. Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh. I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him. No, it would not be right to disturb him in this time of meditation. I am sorry, but I cannot allow it.
You look quite troubled, my darling. What's on your mind?
I wonder if the family will really... sometime...
How'd you get in here? Huh? What do you want? Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway? You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did? Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster. There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
One of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me in here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Easy. I wasn't here. I just heard him through the door, you know.
I hear that you decided to speak to Ian regardless of my warnings. Be that as it may, I am still interested in what you conversed about. Did he come to a decision? As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed. Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem with your idea is that these blood packs are scarce. What do you propose? Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them, and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision. It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Hello again.
What is it? Oh, wait. Vance told me I was supposed to say something special when I did that, from his teachings. Oh, right. The third law is feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. Whew, almost forgot it again. Guess I'll see you around.
That went well. Certainly better than expected.
Yeah, I remember you. What's up? Well, usually everyone has a rule or something they have to yell out at our gang meetings. Since I guard the door all the time, I don't have to do that. I mean, they're good laws and all, but it feels stupid yelling that stuff out loud. Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky,
Fuck, man.
I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Nod Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest.
There she is, the heroine of the day.
Every American school, reinstate every youth.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes.
The American family, as it was meant to be. Values of our
Interesting.
past.
It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
You don't have to. Till next time, this is your
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Awesome. Oh, wait, I can't sleep there now, can I? Yeah, now this fucker is here.
Stay away. Thanks for setting me straight on everything. It actually kind of makes me feel better to talk about it. Go ahead. I wish I could answer that. I really do. I don't even remember it happening. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else is controlling me. I can see what's happening, but can't close my eyes. I don't even remember exactly what happened until Vance knocked on the door. That's the weird thing. He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about her or something. Maybe all of our kind do. As soon as I was with the family, I really felt at home for the first time in my life. It's like all these people are my real brothers and sisters. I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents' bodies. It seemed like days. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was like a little bit of me was holding on. Then, out of nowhere, there was shouting outside and a knock at the door. I opened it, and it was Vance. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. He took me under his arm and we left. I never looked back. Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time. Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall. He didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like Vance knew this would happen. Yeah, okay. I suppose not. I was about 10 years old and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We loved throwing rocks in the water. We saw some wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to stop. He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head started to hurt, and my eyes got all blurry. It was almost like I blacked out. Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my teeth. She said I, like, changed into another person. I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was gonna kill her. The Wastelander took a swing at me with some kind of club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore his throat open with my teeth. If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I just don't know. Lucy said Mom and Dad would never have understood. She told me to keep what I did a secret, and that she'd try and help me. Thanks to Lucy, she was able to stop that from ever happening again for years. Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger almost seemed to go away until, well, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows? Maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as feared monsters instead of hunted animals like cannibals. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, okay. It's weird living in my parents' old house with them gone, but I'll make the best of it. Everyone around here is being nice to me despite what happened, so I guess it all turned out well. Thanks. Sounds good. Come back and visit me sometime.
You deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty. Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. We've got a part now, you and I, but don't be sad.
I'm glad I was wrong about you. Welcome back. There are a few interesting places around here I've heard about. I don't know if they'll help you or not, but you're welcome to them. Don't be a stranger. It's nice to have company. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Back in Arafu, eh? Good to see you again. Sorry, the well's run dry. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Hey there. Why, yes. Let me give you one of my old-fashioned chocolate chip cookies. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Huh? Don't mind Brayley. She's in La La Land again. Well, all I can do is offer my repair services to you. I'm pretty good with fixing stuff. That's usually because Brayley breaks everything, thinking she's making a cake or something. Yep, take it easy.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer.
What is this map?
Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the
Bro, what the
election.
fuck is this shit?
You understand? But rest
Oh,
assured,
road map,
I
okay.
am your president. Because the people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is President Eden signing off.
Yeah? You got something to say?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Associate with men of good quality in order to esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company.
Hi.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. A perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear, like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball
Come back to
will
the
live
scary
again.
vampire lair, have we?
Recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live.
Always a pleasure to receive you in Meresti. What brings you down here today?
Around the clock to return this country to greatness. All
Excellent.
you need
I knew you would serve as an ambassador for us in good faith. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask. To be a vampire is a life commitment. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will and sincere meditation. Sadly, I cannot fully make you one of us. But I can teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood. Allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with the life force of another. They lend a part of themselves to you. For a brief moment, you are two entities becoming one. Allow the feelings to course through your body as you partake of the blood. Feel it empower you and make you stronger. Once you have done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire.
Radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a
Very well, actually. Our truce with Arafu is coming to fruition. I've begun teaching my people to live off of the donated blood packs. The transition has been difficult, but we will manage. You've certainly done us a great service, and I can't thank you enough. I can only offer my thanks. My people are getting accustomed to using these as a substitute for live prey. As compensation for your effort, allow me to at least give you something in return.
Access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld? And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. So remember, America, Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Thanks for not attacking us. Most people don't tolerate ghouls. We were on our way to Underworld, but we couldn't make it past the super mutants. So now we're just going to find our own place in the wasteland. It's a city of ghouls. It's the only place in the wasteland that belongs to our kind. It's hidden inside the Museum of History. Then leave. We'll do just fine without you. Hey there.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President...
You looking for the mayor?
Oh, we could talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government.
Please, do you have any water? I'm so thirsty.
Just who is the Enclave?
You mean
Why, now
you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free?
Is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, Enclave is me.
Really? Seriously?
As
God.
your president,
Thank you.
it is my
Thank you so much. I'll never forget this.
Our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America.
Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide.
Way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful,
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him.
one America. Now. And
Good point. Come with me. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Like he just believes me. Huh? He just went inside?
You there, Burke. Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest,
I'm
Burke.
President John
At least
Henry
until I
Eden,
figure out what
and
the
you're
hell's
listening to
going on
Enclave
around here.
Radio, the voice
And
of
I'm
lawmakers,
afraid I
reason
won't
in
be able
this
to oblige your
cold,
request,
unreasonable
Sheriff.
world.
I have
Greetings
pressing
again,
matters to
sweet
attend to.
America. This is
Now,
President John Henry
step
Eden,
aside.
and I'd like
This
to
isn't
chat
open to discussion.
if you've got a
You're
moment.
coming with me.
When I was a
Why
child,
do you
growing
knuckle
up in
draggers
rural
always insist on
Kentucky,
doing things
I had
the
the
hard
best
way?
friend a boy could hope for.
Very well,
My
Sheriff.
dear old dog.
Lead the
Honey.
way.
Oh,
You need something?
the adventures we had. From
You'll be dead!
Are you excited? And completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you,
What in the world just happened? What in the world just happened?
how many are truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. Now, dearest America, we must say,
I take everything, then I sell them.
for there is much work to be done. And
Information
Enclave
I got.
never rests.
What did it cost you?
Never. Until next time, this is
Matter.
President
Never seen a ghoul
signing
before.
off.
Did this really fucking happen? Is this real?
Yeah.
Okay.
God bless the USA and... Ha! Look at this! New blood. Tell me, girl, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth her salt is gonna toss her gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare'll be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you? Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president. No
American soil.
Understand? Now there's a proud patriot. After all, if they could do us wrong, we wouldn't have elected them in the first place, right? Yes, sir. Trust in the judgment of other people to know what's best for me. It's the American way. They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here. They're the American government, the Eagle, People Comma Weather, the more perfect union. Take care.
I mean, technically it's not stealing anymore because he's fucking dead. I don't know. I don't know who owns it, his ghost. What? Oh.
My dad told me about how you're going to disarm the bomb. He gave me some stuff for you when you get it done. Well, with my dad gone, I don't really know. Dad always said that I'd have to learn to watch out for myself one day. I don't know. I used to like it, but ever since Dad, I don't know. There's the stalls. They run the Brass Lantern. I go there to eat with my dad sometimes. Doc Church runs the clinic. The confessor's a little weird, but him and Mother Maya are always nice to me. There's also Moriarty, but Dad says I'm not allowed to talk to him. Sorry.
I didn't even notice him as I came in here. He's like probably very confused. Can I repair these?
Good to see you.
You got something to say to me? Say what's on your mind, then get out of my face. Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with the rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much. A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens. You're gonna have to do better than that, kid. Thanks for the drink, though.
Kidding me?
Come back if you need something.
Yes? Evening.
Shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friend.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
What? Okay, thanks,
Certainly,
I guess.
It's the least I could do after all you've done.
Come, drink with me and...
I'm gonna disarm the bomb.
Pray, glorious Atom, I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your...
Hey, you. I need to ask you something.
I'll help if I can. What do you need?
Look, don't give me any of your shit. Now tell me something. If you're lying, I'll know. Are you working with the Raiders? You a scout?
The fragile form of this ephemeral
Either start
body
talking or
into
get the
new
fuck
life
out of my face.
in the forge of your glow. Atom, come, bestow your presence on your unworthy...
These NPCs are something for sure.
This is Enclave Radio with your host,
What's happening?
me, President John Henry Eden. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been...
You did it! You disarmed that thing. My dad. He would have been real happy about that. Thank you. He wanted you to have these. A key and the deed to an empty place up behind the brass lantern. You can move in there if you want. Oh, and talk to Moira at Craterside Supply. She can help you decorate the place.
It's really quite simple.
Awesome.
Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power.
Poor kid
We
though.
put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy.
Every eye shall be
Oh,
blind
yes,
with his glory.
and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. You, my darling America.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I live with Billy Creel. Do you know him? He's not my dad or anything, but he takes care of me now. Anyway, I should go. Bye.
Who takes care of you?
Billy does. Have you met Billy? Billy Creel? A long, long time ago, he saved me from raiders. They killed my real parents, but Billy showed up before they got me. And now he's like my daddy. Sort of. It's okay, I guess. I used to live way far away when I was little, before Billy found me. I don't talk to most of them. Billy says that I have to be careful, even when people seem nice. And I'm especially not allowed to talk to Mr. Jericho. I usually play with Hardin most days, when his dad isn't taking him out to learn to shoot or something. Billy says that he's going to teach me to shoot one day, too. Bye, lady.
I'm President John Henry Eden.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you. Of course I can. Which one in particular interests you? If you're wounded, or you've hurt one of your limbs badly, this setup will allow you to heal it up as good as any other wasteland doctor. If you feel like filling your place with a whole bunch of music, switch this beautiful pre-war antique on. This setup is great for experimenting and coming up with all sorts of useful concoctions. It can also be used to get rid of any horrible addictions you may have from tasting your results. If you feel like tinkering and want to build some custom gizmos, this setup will help you do it. Sounds good. Sure thing.
My presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to
Fuck are these items?
You understand? But rest assured, I am your president because the appropriate people of this great nation.
Good hunting.
I should be. I am.
So, how's the scavenging been? Got the food and medicine from that super-duper mart? Oh, well, could you get on that? Thanks. Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know? I'm still working out the kinks in the first chapter. I'm calling it Survive. It's about dealing with the day-to-day needs out there. finding food and water, avoiding hazards like radiation and traps, that sort of stuff. You got caps for me? Then there ain't no problem.
Holy shit.
Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton, straight to your heart. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio.
How did I fix that shit?
Warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Okay. What is this guy?
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eaton, President of the Enclave, President of America.
What is this fucker?
Of your heart.
Use me as your vessel. Guide me to your prisons. Divide each particle and give relief to this rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral body into new life. Bestow your presence on your unworthy.
You looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside Supply. Evening.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry.
Is it this guy?
Let's
Oh, that's not the guy.
shall we? I've
Where
been
is
thinking
he?
quite a bit lately about something we can all relate.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Is unquestionably
Oh, thank you for remembering. With everything that's going on, I almost forgot about it.
to our great
You have no idea how much this means to me.
baseball.
Thanks so much.
So it had been.
Oh,
That's right,
okay.
America.
Well,
Before
anytime
we
you
were
find yourself back in
devastated by
Megaton,
war,
be sure and look
each
me up.
state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
I can't take these NPCs anymore, bro.
Lucas Sims was the only guy we had to keep people in line. With him gone, I guess Moriarty pretty much runs the show around here. Well, there's this and that. I keep myself busy. But really, that's none of your business, is it?
What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell.
What's to tell? We're alive, so we've got nothing to complain about, right? And hell, I've got a restaurant, so I have it better than most. Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around, you know what I mean? Everybody has their secrets. Let's keep them that way. No problem, buddy. Talk to you later, buddy.
Okay, I think that's it for me. I'm really tired now. I did like one quest, really. Like only one quest. I hope I saved the game. I mean, it auto-saves, so whatever. See you guys next time. With Fallout, probably.